What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another career savior video. Today it is going to be a player on the Twins. There was a couple options. There was Austin Martin, who had a 97. Didn't want to do him. Pause. The player I chose was Royce Lewis. I know what you're thinking. Royce Lewis is a good player already. He still has 88 potential in the game. I already gave him his potential, so that's why it says A. But when he first came up, everyone thought he was going to be a star. He's battled injuries and, from then till now. So he really hasn't become the player he should. He used to have A potential. I know last year he had A potential. 88 potential is still good. Obviously, he's still a good player. But he was the first overall pick, and I want to make him first overall pick worthy. So that being said, we are going to go ahead. We're going to save his career. In real life this year, at the age of 26, it says he's 25, but in real life he's 26, had a .6 WAR, hit 237 with 13 home runs, didn't really do well. So that being said, we're going to hop in. You guys know the drill at this point. Let me get, obviously you'll see his 99 that he has here. He has a 96 and a 99. Obviously we went with the 99 because we want him to be a beast, so there's that. Random number generator. He's going to get 7 spins to help him, which is phenomenal. But for the first spin, you know what we do. We hit that shuffle. Let's spin it. We still have our skip. Obviously, we get 1 skip per video. Plus 50 will definitely play. So I'm going to go give him his plus 50. And we're going to see how he does. Alright, so as you see, we gave him plus 10 to 5 different stats. His 5 main hitting stats. That's going to bring him up to an 84 overall, so he should be potentially an all-star this year. He's at 2.1 years pro, career WAR of 1.7. In real life, he has a higher WAR. I don't know why SDS is like this, but he had a 2.4 WAR this season in this game, and like 0.5s and 0.7s in these. But that being said, let's go ahead, sim to the all-star break. I will see you guys there. Alright, we're at the home run derby. He is not here, unfortunately. Let's see how he is doing. Let's see if he's an all-star first things first. I don't think he will be. They just made a trade. I don't know what the trade was. But, let's see. Alright, they traded Matt Wallner. Alright. All-star voting. Was he over there at third? He was not. Alright, that's okay. Let's see how he's doing, though, at this point. They did trade for Josh Jung for whatever reason. He's hitting 275 with 15 home runs, up to an 86. He's having a phenomenal year. Already has a 3.3 WAR. Not a bad year. Most games he's played in a year already, most hits he's gotten. But yeah, I think this is definitely a great start. Let's see how he finishes out the year. Yeah. Alright, so the season's over. They won 67 games because they blew up their roster. They traded Buxton, which is just nuts. Royce Lewis up to an 89. He goes plus 11 power versus lefties. His defense gets a lot better. Oh my gosh. He hit 279 with 30 home runs. I mean, what a season. What a season. 844 OPS isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. 5.8 WAR. Hell of a season from him. Yeah, I think we definitely have a good start here. I'm going to sim through the offseason, and then let's get another spin in here. Alright, we are here with year 2. See if we can get him something good to help him out a lot. Okay, thanks for just showing me an ad right on the middle of the thing. Thank you. Steal an attribute. That'll absolutely play. Alright, I'm going to go steal an attribute, and then we will hop right back. Alright, we are going to steal Cooper Hummel's play discipline. For whatever reason, he has 99. Royce Lewis has 59, so we're going to go switch it, and then Alright, that's going to bring Royce Lewis up to a 91. He's now one of the premier third basemen in the league at 26 years of age. So, let's get to the All-Star break. He needs to get to the All-Star team this year. So, let's see what he can do. Alright, we are at the home run derby. Let's see how Mr. Royce Lewis is doing. He's not here. Let's see if he was an All-Star. Yes, he was. That is huge. He's hitting 289, 16 home runs. Up to a 93. Very good. Like I said, 289, 16 home runs. Strikeout numbers look pretty good. His walk numbers look very good. What does his WAR look like? Only a 3. He had a higher WAR last year. But you know what? We'll take it. Let's get to the end of the year and see if they can somehow sneak into the playoffs. All right, they finished 72 and 90. Don't make the playoffs. No Royce Lewis for any of the league leader stuff. Harvey Dempsey. Just so you guys can see, they drafted this guy who has 97 potential a year ago. So, yeah, I think he's going to be very good for a long time, obviously. No Royce Lewis there. He finishes in second right behind Bregman, unfortunately. I mean, he had a great year. 284, 25 home runs. His walk and strikeout numbers look way better, which is good to see. Defense is where you got him. 4.64 isn't bad. We just need something that's going to help him out a lot. So let's get through the offseason, get him another spin. He's got 5 left, so we're in a great spot. All right, Joe Ryan has passed him again, which is cool. But let's see what type of spin we can get for him. Looking for maybe like a steal a group. Max and attribute would be nice. 1 force trade. You know what? We'll make this. I don't mind it because this team needs a lot of help. So I'm going to go get a force trade in here, and then we will go from there. All right, we're going to trade Kevin Ginkel, Nick Fortes, and James Outman for Christian Campbell, Garrett Crochet, and Roman Anthony. Hopefully this plays out well. Royce Lewis only has 2 guaranteed years left here, so we'll see if they lock him down or if he's going somewhere else. All right, we're at the Home Run Derby. No Royce Lewis, but that's all right. As long as he's an all-star, we are okay. Oh, he's not the starter. Please tell me he's here, though. He is not. Bregman is. Luke Keishel's here, but no Royce Lewis. How is he doing? It's up to a 95. 274, 18 home runs. Not his best start, but very good season so far. See how he finishes out the year. It's up to 15.6 WAR. We need him to start getting some like 8, 9 WAR seasons. And we got a long way to go on the hits and stuff. So let's finish out the year. See if they can make the playoffs for the first time. We won 87 and 75 and won the division. But we are taking on the Blue Jays. Let's see how Royce Lewis did. He didn't do too much here. Royce, never mind. I take it back. He had a 7.7 WAR season, was a Gold Glove and a Silver Slugger winner. What a year from him! Phenomenal year of growth too, which is insane considering we didn't get anything to help him. 303, 31 home runs, 164 hits. Like we said, 7.7 WAR season. That is the year that we needed from him. That is definitely the year we needed from him. I'm glad we got it. So, that being said, they are moving on to take on the Yankees. And they lose a 1-2 game, 2-1 game in the Yankees' favor. Alright, let's get through the offseason. He has 1 more guaranteed year here. So, let's go see if we can get him a spin to help him win something. Alright, we have another year. We lost Joe Ryan and Pablo Lopez. So, I don't think we're making back the playoffs. They signed Seiya Suzuki from what it looks like. But I don't think this team has enough to make the playoffs, unfortunately. But can we help add our main guy, Mr. Royce Lewis, with a good spin? I'm going to use my skip here. Because adding a generational talent to this team when Royce Lewis is going to leave in free agency would be so good. Plus 25 perfect. So yeah, we use our skip, but we have 3 spins left. I'm going to give him plus 25, turn him into an absolute beast, so yeah. Alright, so 3 plus 17 is 20, plus 5 is 25. He's up to 99. His hitting stats are elite. Let's go get to the All-Star break. This will be the last time probably that we stop there, so he's off to a good start. He just needs to keep going. Alright, home run derby time. Show me the guy. Don't show me the guy. It's fine. He's not the starter at third. Please tell me that he at least made the All-Star team. Yes, he did. He's hitting 289. Stats are dropping a little bit, which is, not good to see. But 16 home runs. Strikeout numbers are up a little bit, which isn't good. But all around, could be worse. 4.3 WAR season. He's up to 24.1 with 710 hits. I think by the time he hits 30, we need to hopefully have 1,000 hits and maybe like 35 WAR to have a shot here. So, yeah, let's see how he finishes off the year. Wait, we made the postseason at 80 and 82. I'm sorry, what? You're telling me 80 and 82 makes the playoffs? What the actual hell? Okay. Apparently we made the playoffs. How did Royce Lewis do in his potential final season here? Down to 98. Whoa, his power fell off. That is not good to see. 163 hits, 22 home runs, hit 296. Not a bad year. No awards besides the All-Star. 6.9 WAR isn't bad, so yeah, let's get into the playoffs. See how they do. They needed just a little bit more. All right, let's go see where he signs in the offseason. Okay, so they locked Royce Lewis down. I'm guessing before free agency hit. He's here for 9 years. All right, I mean, I hope he knows what he's doing because I don't. I mean, he is making about 32 a year, so it's not bad, but the team sucks. I don't know why you would stay. All right, let's get him another spin in here in a second. I have to finish the offseason, so yeah. All right, so as we saw, Royce Lewis stayed. He's pretty much here for most of the rest of his career. I either want that plus 100 or Steeler Group. Those are the two big ones that we need. Steeler Group, that is perfect. We're looking for probably either fielding or speed. Because if we get his base running up, oh man. But before I get ahead of myself, let's go. Do that. All right. So if you guys don't remember, we set the position to their position, and now we're gonna just go right ahead, do this. We're gonna spin it for a little bit. The only ones we can't get are potential and durability. So in 3, 2, 1. Stealing. All right, so we get the base running stats, which, between the fielding and the base running, I mean, either one was good. So we'll take base running. I'm going to go steal someone's base running group, and then we will hop in. All right, the player we are going to steal from is Kendall George. As you guys can see, Royce Lewis's numbers are very bad. So we're going to give Royce Lewis the 98s across the board, and then we're going to give Mr. Kendall George Royce Lewis's numbers. So, yeah. All right, so RIP Kendall George's career. I'm going to go give Royce Lewis the 98s across the board, and then we'll get into it. All right, so as you guys can see, gave him the stats. Let's hop into it. All right, so they won 89 games with Royce Lewis being a beast. No league leaders in anything for Royce Lewis. How was he with stolen bases? He had to be close. All right, he was in 4th. He had 35, ahead of Harvey Dempsey. His teammate, but how did he do WAR-wise? 7.5 WAR season. He hit 283 with 33 home runs. He's probably gonna pass the hits marker. He's already about to pass the WAR numbers. Was an All-Star, was the All-Star MVP, not a Silver Slugger or Gold Glove winner, which is a little unfortunate, but yeah, good year. I think he's on a potential Hall of Fame path. He just needs to start hitting more home runs, and I think the stolen base is going to help a lot. So, yep, they do have playoff baseball though, so they get swept in 2 games. All right, he has 1 spin left. Let's get into it. All right, so we actually have 2 spins left, not just 1. I miscounted, so 2 left. We have a couple of good options. Obviously, the 2 I want are like plus 100 and add a go. Since Royce Lewis is going to be here for such a long time, this is a very good spin. So yeah, that being said, we are going to go add a go and go from there. All right, so the Twins win 106 games. Please tell me that Royce Lewis had a lot to do with that. He had the most triples and the highest WAR. Does that mean he was an MVP? No, he was an All-Star and Silver Slugger though. 276, 31 home runs, 22 stolen bases. Phenomenal year. I mean, 144, so he's at 1,084 hits at the age of 30, which is what we needed to see. And then WAR-wise, he's at 42. So, definitely on a great trajectory right now. Yeah, who won MVP, though? Is what I would like to know. Oh, Bert. Duh. But he wasn't even on the list. I mean, I guess. Hank Aaron, he wasn't even here either. All right. It is what it is. Playoff baseball. They're taking on the Yankees. They're moving on. Take on Texas. And they blow a 3-1 lead. W. So let's go get his last spin underway. And then we'll sim the rest of his career after that. Alright, this is Royce Lewis's last spin. I think if we can get that plus 100, he'll be set for his career, guaranteed a Hall of Famer. If not, he should be potentially a Hall of Famer. We get the plus 100. That is so huge. Alright. I'm going to go give him plus 100, and then we are going to sim out his career. Yeah. Alright. As you guys can see, that is plus 100. So, yeah, I'm going to sim out his career. I will see you guys when he retires. Alright, Royce Lewis won an MVP. Going down a little bit already, but I think he'll level out and be fine. He hit 42 home runs. He hit 329. Nice little 11.1 WAR season. Wins the Hank Aaron. And was an All-Star, Silver Slugger, Gold Glove, and batting title. So, yeah, good year. And we are in the playoffs, so you know what? While we're here, yeah. All right, the Twins won the World Series. No Royce Lewis in the playoffs, unfortunately. I mean, Christian Campbell, have it. Jesus. What a guy. All right. The Twins won the World Series again. Bryce Rainier, World Series MVP. Jackson Holiday, playoff MVP. No Royce Lewis to be found, unfortunately. Royce Lewis won another MVP. Great year from him. They also have playoff baseball, so let's take a look. They're moving on. Can they win a World Series? Again, yes, they're moving on to face the Nationals, where they win in Game 7. Who won the awards? Not Royce Lewis, unfortunately. The Twins won another World Series, another Game 7 against my Nationals. Royce Lewis has never won a postseason award, unfortunately. But he only has a couple years left, so I'll see you guys probably when he retires. The Twins have won another World Series. Guessing Royce Lewis didn't have much to do with it. He did not. Alright, Royce Lewis has officially retired. He played in 2,274 games. He had 8,602 at-bats, 1,522 runs, 2,556 hits, 560 doubles, 97 triples, 544 home runs, 1,598 RBIs, 1,209 walks, 1,477 strikeouts, 330 stolen bases, 81 caught stealings. He had a career slash line of 297, 385, 575 for a grand total of a 960 OPS, 9,956 plate appearances. Career WAR of 113.8, which is nuts. 4-time MVP, 7-time Hank Aaron, 12-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glove, 10-time Silver Slugger, 2-time All-Star MVP, 1 batting title, 1 home run champion. You know the drill. Let's go ahead. Let's see where he stacks up all time. He got 113.8, which puts him number 13 all time, right behind A-Rod, which is insane. And that's for both, for hitters and pitchers. Or no, that's just for hitters. I mean, for all time, he finishes 18th, right behind Kid Nichols, right ahead of Lou Gehrig by 0.1. All time for the Twins, he finishes obviously number 1. Not the greatest career batting average, unfortunately. Was he top 10 though? He was not top 10, unfortunately. Let's see though. For hits, he finishes on base percentage he finishes. He had a 385, which puts him in 9th for for this team. Slugging percentage, 575, puts him in first by a lot. OPS, he's in first by a lot. Games played, he is, 2,274, which puts him in third. Phenomenal. At bats, he finishes in second. For plate appearances, also finishes in second. Right? Yeah, by a couple games, which is crazy. Runs scored, I'm pretty sure he finishes in first. He finishes in first there. Hits, he finishes in second. Total bases, can I even see total bases here? Yes, I can. He finishes in first. Doubles, he finishes in first. Triples, finishes in... Where is he? He finishes in 7th. Buddy Lewis, which is funny. Home runs, he finishes in second, right behind Harmon Killebrew. Get that off my screen. RBIs, finishes in first. Walks, finishes in third. Strikeouts finishes in second. Stolen bases, 330. He finishes in third. Just as you guys can see, he was insane, to put it lightly. That being said, though, he is a Hall of Famer. That one was a given. He moves to number 1 all time on our WAR leaderboards. I don't know how, but yeah, that being said, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.